The client was a sick man. He was a hospital patient. During transport to the CT scanner, the patient went into cardiac arrest. The transport team improperly dealt with it, causing my client to have a significant brain injury. Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Ben Schmitt. I'm an attorney practicing law in Kansas and Missouri. I focus on personal injury, medical malpractice, and insurance disputes. My client had pancreatic cancer. It was determined that a CT scan would be appropriate to help further understand that disease. In order to get the CT scan, it was necessary for him to leave his room in the intensive care unit and travel a very short distance to the CT scan so that the diagnosis could be followed up on. Sadly, during the course of the transport, he went into cardiac arrest. The transport team was incapable of dealing with cardiac arrest. As a result, my client lost oxygen supply to his brain and had a permanent brain injury after that. It was our contention, and indeed what was proven, that this transport team was incapable of dealing with this circumstance. The circumstance, of course, was, what do you do with a patient who gets even more sick during an intra-hospital transport? To understand this case, I did lots of research about what other hospitals, what written protocol was in place in other healthcare facilities. What I found was that there is a very distinct and precise way of dealing with an intra-hospital transport for a sick person. The hospital in question, that was the defendant in this lawsuit, had no such written protocol. In fact, they couldn't even find records dealing with this transport. We pieced together who the people were on the transport team. Many of them had no experience in dealing with people who may go into cardiac arrest. One person, a respiratory therapist, was equipped to deal with it, but simply didn't have the equipment necessary. It was this failure by the hospital which caused our concern, and which is why we filed suit. The matter was ultimately resolved in favor of the client. You're watching this video because you've had difficulty with a doctor or hospital or other healthcare provider. You have questions, I can answer them. This is what I do every day. My name is Ben Schmitt. Thank you for watching this video.